Hello everyone, I'm Candace with Eclectic Coaching with Candace, and that is the clearest that I have said my business name in a while, and I'm actually pretty happy. I feel like there's definitely some forward movement, and I'm coming to some realizations about my work that's making it easier to do. So I'm really excited about that. And what I've decided to do is to create more content, have it less focused on being perfect, but being personal and real, and hopefully useful. I know that a lot of the value that I get from videos is just people sharing just their individual stories and journeys and what's working for them, and their personal stories is very healing. We are designed to learn from story. We used to gather around campfires and talk to each other, and so we do that through different mediums like Netflix and movies and all that now, but it is part of our nature to learn that way. And I wanted to share with you some of my experiences around manifesting, because there are some things in my life that I'm really trying to bring forward, and I feel inspired to share some of my tools and tricks and abilities and gifts, and I'm getting the message that unless I give it away, I can't really receive the full benefit of it myself. And so that's what I want to share with you. And one of the things that's coming up for me around manifesting, well, two things. One, I've just finally had this realization that some of the things I've been trying to manifest, like my technology working and being able to find things, while it's not totally in place, it's definitely molding itself into place, and I'm able to find things, and I am finally making progress, which is exciting. So that's the first thing, is just to pause and acknowledge some things that you have said that you've wanted and that are happening and that are coming to fruition. And if everything that we ever wanted was all happening at once, we wouldn't really be able to enjoy any of it. So just, first of all, pausing and looking at some of the things that you are successfully manifesting is a great way to increase that positive forward momentum. And then the next thing is, I am very aware of a limiting pattern, and that is, I will want change to happen so much. I'll visualize it, I'll manifest it. This will happen with a move, a job situation, and then it will go to just be about time to do it. And then I'm like, no, I want to stay here in the comfortable and familiar. Even though it hasn't been very comfortable, it's just been maybe sort of familiar. Is that what I'm learning through that process is understanding that your body and your nervous system is designed to create homeostasis. It's supposed to keep everything stable and the same. So even when it's a positive change, it still feels like change. And if you listen carefully, there's a common sensation between anxiety and excitement. And so the more we get in there and we face the upper limits of our manifestational skill set that we have at this time, we're likely to feel slightly uncomfortable. And I just want to say that that's normal, and I'm recognizing this in myself, and I want to share that with you, to acknowledge that and look at it. Are you being guided away from something because it's dangerous, or is it just a little unfamiliar? And just, why don't we do it together really quick? Let's take a deep breath. Let's tune in. And let's think about what it is that we're trying to do. For me, it's making this website. And just take a deep breath and notice what it is for you. Are there any sensations, beliefs, words that are coming up? Maybe disappointment around the past times where you've tried and it hasn't worked out, or just fear of the unknown, or is it just slightly uncomfortable? Now take a deep breath and become aware of where that is associated with your body? Is it in your chest? Is it in your shoulders? How are you holding your body? Do you need to sit up? Put your shoulders back. Take some deep breaths. So becoming aware of those borders around our manifestation, and that lets us know when we're on unfamiliar ground, that's a good place to be, because it means that we're not acting and reacting from an unconscious place of all this past conditioning. You know, being on the edge of the unknown is a good place to be. According to Deepak Chopra and the 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, it is good to just to be standing on the edge of infinite possibility. And when we start to feel that anxiety, we can look at it, and I don't recommend just pushing through it and barreling through it. I recommend shifting the emotion, shifting the feeling, registering it as excitement instead of fear, and then putting it into your work. And so that's what I'm about to do as I sit down and write and go through all my files. And that's what I'm encouraging you to do. Look at the upper boundaries, take some deep breaths, look at it. What beliefs need to be discarded? How can you adjust your physical body to realign? And then approach it, whatever it is that you need to do, from a more centered and a more peaceful place. You'll know that you have reached the right moment, and then you move into your work when that shift in your feeling, your body, your energetic, emotional body has occurred. And so I hope this was helpful. If you know anybody who could benefit from this video, please be sure to share and like and subscribe. I hope that this is helpful, and I'm finally on a wave where things are getting done. So wish me luck, and I'll see you soon. Eclectic Coaching with Candace. And as soon as I get the website up, I will put the link in the description of all my videos so that I can be more accessible. And be sure to let me know what kinds of things you're interested in. I have an eclectic range of interests and skills, and so I'm just super excited to share all of it with you, but it would be helpful to know kind of what you're wanting and needing, and how I can, at the end of the day, I'll be honest, I create these videos for myself because I love doing this and because it makes me happy, but I do want to take your suggestions into consideration as well. So thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you soon.